playoff time. Fight those records, please.
The National Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Grizzlies enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Sacramento Kings? Round one.
After a long journey through you look at the Grizzlies, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if
He's checked in for Sacramento. Timeout call, Memphis. Taking a look at the Kings. Domantas Sabonis out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Jackson against DeRozan. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Portis.
defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Hey, Brian. Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie. There's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He sounded confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Alec. That one goes in. DeRozan's got his second basket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The prodigy passes to Jackson. Over to the wing. Portis finds Jackson. Here's the prodigy. No points so far. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Sacramento leading by 3. Monk passes to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Here's DeRozan. That shot off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Wells. Monk grabs the miss. The Kings have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's LaVine, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Here's the prodigy. Nice D from LaVine.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's DeRozan, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from DeRozan.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Got it.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Ellis. Now Monk. DeRozan outside. Here's Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Shot by LaVine, no good. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's the prodigy. No points yet. Here's Jackson. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
Pass to Monk. Shoots from 12. Memphis with a rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Now here's Morant. Here's the prodigy. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here is DeRozan. He has 6. On the wing, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From 9 feet. Boucher, no good. The Kings lead by 7. Here's Ellis. Here's Levine. That shot off the mark. Oh, good D by Boucher. The Grizzlies have got 6 of 14 in so far. The prodigy passes to Boucher. Here's the prodigy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to DeRozan. There's the 3. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 10. Here's the prodigy. Now Portis. Defended by DeRozan. Portis gets the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
On the wing, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Uh-oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
The prodigy passes to Morant. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Ellis. Now here's Levine. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant with it. Here's the prodigy. Outside Morant. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Kennard. Uses the glass on the layup.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, what's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And some changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And it's Lyles in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Ellis, pounded by Morant. 1:57 left to play in the first. Sabonis with a screen on Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. And the Kings lead by 8.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Levine. Kennard outside. Pass to Portis. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Ellis. Outside Levine from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Boucher outside. Pass to the Prodigy. Rebounded by Lyles. Sacramento leading by 6. Monk for 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Monk's got 5.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Here's the Prodigy. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Well, MP has proven to be one of the premier rebounders in the game, Grant.
Yeah, there's no question about it. MP led the league in rebounding last season. He shows great determination on the boards.
Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Levine. Robbed. And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to and time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
They've got Desmond Bain, Chris Boucher out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's the Prodigy in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Sabonis. Memphis with a rebound. Here's the Prodigy. And he converts the layup. The Prodigy's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And Grant, the common thread on most contending teams, elite facilitators. And MP positively falls in that category.
Yeah, without a doubt. Matter of fact, the league leader in assists this season. His playmaking is a big reason they've made it this far.
And this is what you love about Sabonis. It's his energy and passion for the game.
The Prodigy passes to Boucher. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Down low. Shoots over Monk. And another basket for Memphis.
Kind of a rare spot for Bain, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Outside Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Bain. Monk for 3. That shot, no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's the Prodigy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Lyles. Still without a bucket. Here's Sabonis. Back to Lyles. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Kings. Fultz comes in for Ellis. To the inside. Here's the Prodigy. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Inside. And stolen by Boucher. Here's the Prodigy. And that one's good. The Prodigy's got 6 here in the quarter. Thinking back to the regular season, Grant, how about the year MP had?
Leading the league in multiple categories, MP is just an incredibly versatile player. And that really helps here in the playoffs.
Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Lyles the screen. 11 feet out. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And that one good. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Pass to Sabonis. Now Crowder. Can they get it? Buries it from three. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's the prodigy, covered by Crowder. Here's the prodigy. Rebounded by Lyles. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Monk. Pass to Lyles. Fires for three. Another three for Sacramento.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
Grizzlies trail by three. Here's the prodigy. Give him 8. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. The prodigy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Now Fultz, outside Monk. Over Bain. Memphis with a rebound. Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Fultz against Kennard. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Memphis leading. Here's the prodigy. Kennard on the wing. He shoots. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Monk against Kennard. Monk passes to Sabonis. Here's Lyles. Puts up a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Timeout called. The Kings. So both teams making some changes here. Kings trail by 3. Outside Monk. Fultz a screen on Bain. Monk for 3. He's off on that one. The Grizzlies shooting it well at 59%. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He added 55 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Here's the prodigy. Oh, the teardrop falls in. The prodigy's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
DeRozan for 3, and it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson on the wing. Fires from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Kings trail by 8. Levine passes to Valanciunas. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Desmond Bane. Outside Levine. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Portis. Goes back up. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Sacramento shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Levine for 3. At the arc, Zach Levine.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to the prodigy. Good on the bucket. 17 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. The wide open shot is on the money. DeRozan's got 11.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Levine surveys the D. That shot wide open.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
Jackson, the pass to the prodigy. Pass to Portis. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Monk. DeRozan outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Monk. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's the prodigy. He's got 19. Jackson outside. And here's Morant outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
When Ja's knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's Levine. Tipped. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Memphis on D. DeRozan outside. Right side Levine. Shot clock at 5. That 3's off the mark.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's the prodigy. Defended by DeRozan. Morant, the pass to Portis. Yep, count it. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis, high post. Portis on him. Folds with it. Murray finds DeRozan. He's got a piece of it.
And they're free. Throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Levine passes to Sabonis. Now here's Levine, tightly guarded. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Jackson. And again, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. DeRozan outside. Just 5 on the clock. To win the run. Memphis with a rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
On the take. Pass to Portis. Sabonis with some nice D. Outside Levine. Now Fultz. Here's Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3-ball. And he stays with it. Here's Sabonis. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
And we...
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely
Looking at this series for the Memphis. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Great to have you with us again. Now called the Grizzlies. Pass to DeRozan. Murray with it. Outside Levine. Outside Murray. And here's Fultz. DeRozan outside. Drains the triple. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Taking a look at Sacramento. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Kings trail by 6. Now here's DeRozan. 23 points in the game. To the middle. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy fouls.
Monk, he's checked in for Fultz. Memphis leading by 4. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Monk. Pulls it. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Monk's got 7.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
Here's the Prodigy. Back to Kennard. Boucher a screen on Monk. Here's the Prodigy, defended by DeRozan. Just 3 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Kings trail by 4. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Outside Monk. Jackson against Sabonis. No good on the shot. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Grizzlies lead by 4. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan passes to Monk. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Monk. Fires top of the key. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Jackson, defended by Murray. From deep, Bain. Here's the Prodigy. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the Kings call time here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. Kings trail by 6. Monk with it. He's got 7. Outside Levine. This one for 3. Valanciunas finds DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Down low. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Stop the drought. Good. He hits the jumper. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Murray. Back to Monk. The 3 is up. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 5 assists tonight. Grizzlies lead by 3. Kennard passes to the Prodigy. And the shot goes. The Prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's the Prodigy, defended by DeRozan. Another possession, another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball,
great things happen. And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he...
And another dime for him.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And while the feat is astounding, we've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. Valanciunas sets a screen to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Bain knocks down the triple. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 25. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Domantas Sabonis is doing. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a report from the Sacramento head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Here in the midst of a playoff run, the worst time to lose a valued contributor. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Chris Boucher out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Inside, from short range, Portis lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Portis has got 19 points. Pass to Monk. High post, Valanciunas. Outside for Levine. Misses the 3.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And here's Morant outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Monk. Pass to Lyles, to the paint. Here's Valanciunas, and there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The prodigy passes to Jackson. Rebounded by Lyles. Kings trail by 14. Outside Levine. Looking to get back on track. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Lyles. Valanciunas against Portis. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 4 on the clock. Fultz can't get it to go. Grizzlies lead by 14. Here's the prodigy. Rebound by Sacramento. Lyles has got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Monk missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Levine. Here's the prodigy. What a terrific move that is. The prodigy's got 27.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
He was all alone on that one.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's the prodigy. Oh, he tries a three. He buries it from three. The prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Fultz passes to Lyles. Pass to Monk. Memphis with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires from 14. Kept alive. Wells, that's good.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach Levine. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw in charge.
The Grizzlies. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
Terrific win. Still 81 series. One game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is in sight.
We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Round one continue.
We are just about ready to get underway. Take a look at the Grizzlies. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain? He's checked in for Wells. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Ellis. On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the center.
And a crafty move there by Monk. Sees the opening and no hesitation.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Kings played superbly. He finished with 30 points and a triple-double for all that effort. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside, Bain. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. The Prodigy's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Portis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Murray outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for him.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Pass to the Prodigy. Goes back up. No good there. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 7-point differential. Here's Monk. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan. A Prodigy with the rebound.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Morant. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Boucher's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. The Kings trail by 9. Outside, LaVine. Monk against Morant. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the 3-pointer. DeRozan's got 6 points.
And by no means a volume 3-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Back to Morant. Pass to Kennard. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Keegan Murray.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And the second free throw, good.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Yep, it counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Kings trail by 9. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
One thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. A Prodigy shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Morant.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now here's LaVine. Monk outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. A three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's the prodigy. Sacramento grabs the miss. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Out of hand on it.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back. A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Jackson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Grizzlies lead by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
There's Boucher out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Wells in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Davis gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Pass to the prodigy. There's the drive, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Outside, Davis to the middle.
Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Some changes for Sacramento. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Davis, and it's Ellison for Markelle Fultz. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's the prodigy. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Portis against Sabonis. McDermott kicks to Monk. Shoots a fader, and it's good off the back rim and in. Monk's got 6 points.
Sweet-looking Jay. When Monk's shooting it with confidence, he's a real weapon.
Boucher passes to the prodigy. Over in the corner, Portis. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the wing on the left. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Memphis has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's the prodigy, up and in on the way. 15 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Miles no good. Memphis leading by 13. Here's the prodigy. He's got 15. Down low. Here's Portis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Ellis kicks to Sabonis. McDermott for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. McDermott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout call, the Grizzlies. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for the Kings. Levine's checked in for Doug McDermott. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Portis. The prodigy comes in for Wells. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Kings, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in for Wyatt. Ellis dishes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Levine. The prodigy's shot is good. The prodigy's got 17. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. The prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boucher's shot is off. Shoots over DeRozan. Shot's good by Boucher.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Monk outside. On the wing, Levine. From past the arc. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. That shot off. Memphis leading by 7. Payne for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Monk, the pass to Valanciunas. And it goes down 2 points. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Here's the prodigy. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 20 points for the prodigy.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Monk outside. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. From 12 feet out. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Malik Monk. And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 1:56 left here in the second. Here's the prodigy. 20 points for him. To the left wing. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Bain. Murray finds Ellis. DeRozan on the wing. And It's off from three-point range. Morant outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Ellis outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Right side, DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Ellis. Buries the long-range jumper. Baines got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside DeRozan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 14 points for him.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the prodigy. That one goes. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside DeRozan. 20 feet out. Bucket is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome in, everybody. Game.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. They were. And that about wraps it up. And as the
changes for Memphis. The prodigy comes in for Wells, and it's Kennard in for Bain. On the court right now for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Portis. Here's the prodigy. Left side Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Morant bats for 2. Buries the jump shot. Morant's got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside DeRozan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's an angry follow. DeRozan with intent.
Here's the prodigy. DeRozan defending.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
DeRozan. Oh! He blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. And DeRozan sends it back.
And defensively, that's the kind of energy you want to see from DeRozan as he comes away with that denial.
Levine, the bounce pass. Puts the move on. DeRozan's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 17 to the inside. Here's the prodigy. He's got 26. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Murray. Levine for three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Kennard shooting. It's on Zach Levine. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Monk's checked in.
And Kennard really knows his role, not just with this team, but in the league. It's to help space the floor with this long-range shooting and contribute on the offensive end. Now, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
The prodigy passes to Boucher. Here's the prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Jackson misses. The Kings trail by 20. Monk kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Monk outside. Now here's Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Prodigy's got 11 rebounds in the game. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Murray looking around. Monk, the pass to Murray. Levine against Kennard. Shot from free throw range. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Levine's got 16 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Memphis, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he can't get the first one. Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for Zach Levine, and he's good on the second. Here's Fultz. No scoring in this one. Inside. Pass to Lyles. Fires the 3. Kept alive. They shoot again. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
The Prodigy, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 22 is their biggest lead. Kennard with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 14.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
DeRozan for 3. It's good from long range.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They have a 19-point lead. Here's the Prodigy. 27 points for him. And Morant gets it to go. Here's Fultz. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Boucher's shot is off. The Kings trail by 19. DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Fultz. Lock at 6. It's not going to go for him. Morant with some nice D. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Fultz. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiles. To the middle. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. There's Boucher out there with Portis, and it's the prodigy in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Ellis finds Monk. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Always ready to fire. Malik Monk looking for buckets.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's the prodigy. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points. The prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Levine. Here's Portis. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Levine.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Sacramento again missing. Memphis leading by 21. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now Levine. Pass to Ellis. The tray. It's deflected. Out to Morant. 3-on-3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Levine passes to Monk. Pass to Wiles. Levine wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
It's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Monk. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Bane with the bucket.
What confidence from Bane. Money from mid-range.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ellis kicks to Monk. It's Ellis on the wing. Guarded by Morant. A three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A prodigy, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed, and they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Levine.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
On the wing, Monk. Back to Levine. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Portis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Big scoring night from Portis, a guy who can play a variety of roles for this team.
And here is Monk. Five to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Lyles. Here's Ellis, and Ellis throws it down.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's the prodigy. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bean passes to Lyles. Monk, no one around him. That three off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's Levine that time on the assist by Monk. Monk's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
To the paint, it's by Valanciunas. Shots good by Lyles.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Morant passes to the Prodigy. Chalk up 2 there. The Prodigy's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Timeout, Kings.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's DeRozan in for Monk. Ellis can't get it to go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to the prodigy. The 10-footer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Portis has got 22.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Outside DeRozan. Charity stripe shot. The Grizzlies pull it in.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The prodigy passes to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside, Levine. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen by Levine. Outside DeRozan. Puts up a 3. The prodigy with the rebound. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Screen by Sabonis. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Morant passes to the prodigy. Tries the spin move. Nice D from DeRozan. Kings shooting 43% from the floor. Ellis bounce pass. For 3, Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. Morant with it. Here's the prodigy. Here's Portis. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Portis has got 26 points.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Ellis finds DeRozan. And another 3 for Sacramento.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Levine.
Look at that. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the prodigy.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And
you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's the prodigy, DeRozan defending, a prodigy, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside DeRozan, pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Bain. And here's Sabonis. Ellis kicks to Levine. And the three off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Woo! We really needed that one.
Feeling you, MP. Second round. Win this series, and we're one step from the finals.